Hello, I'm Nina Mitchell, and welcome to the podcast, They Just Don't Understand. And I have a special guest with me who I'm going to introduce shortly, but I want to have some highlights. She's an actress on Peaches on BMF, and also, she's on season 2 and 3, and she also played Leslie on Picture Me Dead. And we're going to introduce Rama. How are you doing today, Rama?
I'm amazing. How are you?
I'm wonderful. I am wonderful. Can you share with us how you prepared for a role that can and is relatable in real life?
Are you pertaining to Peaches or Leslie?
Leslie. Leslie. I'm pertaining to Leslie. You know I want to get into Leslie.
Yes. So for Leslie, I had to really tap into my emotional side big time. I channeled my parents, Tase, a lot in that film because about 70% of it was me in tears.
I know.
Yeah, but I mean, it was definitely difficult in some scenes more so than others.
You know, the scene that I was like almost ready to jump through the window was when you found the niece and she was just sitting there while you guys were fighting and the guns were going off and she was just sitting there. I was telling her, run, get out of there, hurry up. And she just sat there. I said, why is she running? Yeah, and so I'm all into that. That was so good. You did an amazing job on that.
Thank you so much.
Really, you did an amazing job.
Thank you.
Yes, I love it. I was hooked on it. So, the next question, tell us about a hobby or interest of yours that fans might be surprised to learn about.
A hobby or interest, actually golf is my newest obsession and I've been talking about it. I just started golfing probably September and I've been told like, oh, we're going to see you on the LPGA tour before you know it. So I'm a very competitive person. Mm-hmm. The best part about golf is that you're competing with yourself.
That's right.
So you're not against anybody else. It's just a group of people who are having fun and just trying to do better than you did on the last hole. And it's fun. I had such a great time.
And you see, I had golf. I said, she just mentioned, I'm going to bring it up because I'm a beginner at golf myself. And so I have poles. I have the, thank you, girl.
I got you go.
I have the clubs that's tailored to me.
Oh, perfect.
You know, but I'm not that good yet. But when I saw a reel on yours that said you were golfing, I said, okay, go girl.
Listen, I went in full-fledged.
And it's so nice. So it's peaceful when you're out there.
Absolutely.
It really is.
It is.
Yeah.
It's therapeutic. You've had a rough day. You just want to go smack some more. Pause.
She's talking about golf
balls. Okay.
They do come in different colors.
I usually like the colored balls, not the white ones.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now I know a lot too. I'm really talking about.
We're just having a time. Okay, can you share a funny or embarrassing moment you had on set while filming?
Oh, funny or embarrassing moments. Which go?
Any.
Okay, so I would probably say an embarrassing moment would be this last scene that I did in BMF. I'm not sure if everybody's caught up and watched, but...
Well, to be transparent, I watched a little bit of it before, but I didn't know you at the time. And so I watched it when I knew that you were in it, and it got so twisted and tangled. All I know is, what's that cat's name? K9. Yeah, man,
K9's calling out.
Oh, my goodness. I'm like, what is going on? Everybody's, just tricking each other, and you can't trust anybody. And it made me think about the real world because, if we really are in that episode, not necessarily episode, but we're in that era where, you have to have your head on swivel.
I just said that this morning to my sister.
Seriously, because, the closest ones to you are the ones that get you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next question. What project or projects are you currently working on that you're excited about?
Well, the next project that I'm set to work on is in San Francisco. I'll be out there for probably about 2 weeks. I'm playing a mother who, I don't want to get too.
I was gonna say, yeah,
It's just, I'm experiencing a loss with my husband, and a lot of crazy stuff happened. It's more of like an emotional thriller in a way. So yeah, it's gonna
more relatable too.
yeah. Also, it is also relatable because the mother, I guess, in a way, like she struggles a little bit too. So it's like with bills and things like that. But growing up, my parents, they separated and divorced, and my mom was left with all the bills, and I was still with her, and so I had to watch her. I was like, at that point in time, now a single mother trying to make ends meet, working 3 jobs, and the struggle of all of that. So I definitely could and put myself in that
Situation. Yeah, and I was a single mother for my first 3 daughters. I have 4, so I know how that is. And I was working construction. And so I would come home with the do-rag, the boots on, the overalls, and then I would just get right into the yard, mow the yard, go inside. So I understand, but 3 jobs?
Yeah, she would literally wake up at like 4 or 5 in the morning. She'd go to her first job till like 1, and then go to her second job, and then she was working at night. She was working all over.
She did a wonderful job. Look at what she produced. She did a good job. Yes, she did. Okay, this is going just great.
Yeah.
Who has been your biggest influencer or mentor in your career?
Biggest influencer or mentor. I mean, my mentor right now, I would say like someone who helps me out a lot in my career thus far would have to be my entertainment lawyer, Sabria Dublin. Big shout out to her. I love her to pieces. She really, put me in position to get the opportunity to be on BMS and to expand my career. She believed in me, and Randy believed in me, and it just like means the world to me to have people on my corner, in my corner, and on my side that believe in me and want to see me win and want me to succeed.
Well, that's what it's all about, really having a team, a wraparound team that you can trust.
Yes.
And it takes a while before you can really, gel with someone and see if they're trustable, reliable, or loyal.
Yeah.
So, you're blessed to be.
Absolutely. Especially in this city.
Oh, yeah, especially here.
All right.
I've never lived here. All my family have lived here. And if I ever do live here, I want to live like on the water.
Yeah.
Or where I can walk to the water, because I like peace,
Oh, yeah.
So, oh my goodness.
That's why I left downtown and went up the valley.
I don't blame you, because downtown, oh my gosh. My daughter brought her kids down, my grandkids, and they moved to Crenshaw.
Oh.
And so when I would come and visit, that's where I would stay with them. And I said,
I feel like it's getting better.
oh, it is. It is.
Yes.
I drove through there. I think we were there about 2 years ago.
Oh, nice houses out there.
Yeah, but the one that they moved into is still there. What type of legacy would you like to be remembered for?
My legacy. I feel like I just want people to remember me for the person that I am, having a big heart, a big mouth at the same time.
A good big mouth.
Yeah, I'm always the one like, hey, Mama, can you say this for me? Or I was always the one sticking up for someone else. Or, my parents always told me to never hold back, never bite your tongue, always speak up for yourself. Because if you don't, who will?
Exactly.
Exactly. And you can't let people walk all over you. So I just, I just want to be a role model for, younger women who are coming up, to let them know, like, it's never too late to go after your dreams. Like, I didn't start acting until I was in my 30s, you know what I mean?
Right, and that was gonna be one of the segues into the next question. But since we're there, your mother had the strength, because I just realized that about my mother. I'm an only child, and I was like, why am I so, I'm just going for it. And we had a conversation about, briefly, about you and real estate.
Yeah,
I'm kind of switching it up a little bit, because that was something that we also both had in common. So how do you manage real estate and your life that you have as an actress?
Well, truth be told, at first I was managing it and balancing it out, but once the acting started to pick up, I want to say about like 2 years ago, I had a choice. It was either I get my SAG,
Right.
that first shift, which is pricey, or I'm gonna pay my real estate dues
Right.
to keep my license up at Rodeo Realty. So needless to say, I went for SAG and I took my license down. So I haven't been actively working for the last 2 years,
And the funny thing is
but I still have my license.
I just passed the first part of my test in real estate.
Wow. Because I failed mine 3 times.
Oh my.
No lie.
Okay, so I'm transparent.
Yeah.
I failed it the first time. The second time I went back, I just passed the first part of it. And so when I return home, oh, it's on and popping because it's got to be passed. So,
Oh, yeah.
you know, it just gets discouraging, you know, because I don't like to fail. Oh, yeah.
Hard.
I did too.
Yeah.
I did
It's
too.
discouraging after
It is
the way the time, energy, thought into like all of it, and money. You're paying for every
time. Every time. And then the vocabulary is what you have
They
to
trick
learn.
you.
I know.
So I had to take a course, actually, one of those refresher courses that they tell you to take because the guy really like teaches you all the little loopholes and all the trick words that they try to tell.
Yes.
But it was honestly, big shout out to my dad. God bless your soul. I love you. He's the one who kept pushing me like, it's okay, Baba Jude. It's okay. You got it. Just go back. Try it again. You'll get it. You'll get it. And like I said on my last interview, it was literally, I got my license in the mail because after you pass the test, you still have to go through a process of like background check and all the other stuff that they have to put you through. And so it took quite a few months for me to actually get my license in the mail. So I got my license. 2 days later, my dad passed. Woo, 2 days. Like, it was literally the last message he sent me on my text message thread was, congratulations, Baba June. I'm so proud of you. My wish is your success. Those were his words.
Did you print that out and save it?
Oh, it's still on my phone. Really? Yeah, I've taken screenshots. Like, I won't ever erase that.
You know, the good thing about it is that you knew who your dad was, right? Or your father is.
Yeah.
I was raised without a father.
Oh.
So I wrote a book called, yeah, it is. And then I wrote a book called Fatherless. And I'm going to publish another one in probably a part 2 to that. Because I got a phone call one day. And they said, well, what's your father's name? Trying to verify who I am.
Yeah.
They said, there's a name on your birth certificate. I said, what? I said, is it Charlie Carter? They said, yes. So everybody in our community knew that he really wasn't my father, but they kept it, you know, because my mom was only 15 or 16 when she had me.
Wow.
And so, you know, that could have been hard on her. So I'll really, you know, I tip my hat to parents, mothers especially, because we really get the brunt of everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
We really, really do.
No, for real.
We really do.
Yeah, but I mean, my dad was definitely actors in my life. I'm so thankful for that and grateful because a lot of my best friends grew up fatherless.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it's like, even one of my best friends, she literally just said the other day, like, dang, I wish I could know if my dad was like this, so I know this or something, you know, it's just, and I hurt for that. Right. It makes me feel like I'm so blessed and thankful to have had the relationship with my parents, even though I don't have them now, you know, I just cut short, but grateful for the time that I did have.
Because what they imparted in you is showing. So the blood that runs through their veins is running through yours. So they're still here, a part of you, you know? So, it's getting me a little teary-eyed. So let's talk a little bit more about BMF.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how did you get that role? And I remember you telling me how you got it, but how did it progress? How did you get to season 3?
So, you know, again, shout out to Sabria, because if it wasn't for her introducing me to Randy and putting forth the effort to get me on the show, you know, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. I mean, you know, I would probably be somewhere close, but yeah, that's right. Great little push.
It was your path anyway.
Exactly. It's my destiny.
Yeah.
So, I feel like Randy definitely had a huge part in the writing and everything like that last season, to where it's like you couldn't just leave Peaches there like that. It's like you kind of had to finish it off and let it be known what's going on with that character because of such a buzz that I got from last season. Like, people loved me, and it was great.
And they still love you.
Oh, thank you. I love you guys too. But it's like, we're playing a character at the end of the day, so they love Peaches.
Yeah.
They got to find out from Rama.
And that's what my next question is going to be. Who are you? Who is Rama? How would you define yourself?
I am a go-getter. I like to call myself like an M&M sometimes because I do have a hard shell and I can be very blunt at sometimes, but I'm super soft and I have a huge heart inside. I'm like an empath. I don't know. I'm just like that.
You like that big sister, that auntie, that
I'm definitely a big sister.
Just like a chameleon. Whatever that need is, you're there to fill it.
I always said I'm a woman of many traits. A lot of my friends call me MacGyver. I'm Miss Fix-It. I like to build things. So, like, I built the entertainment system or center in my house. I built my table. I build my bed. I'm a builder.
What's so funny, though, about your story and my life is that is a lot of parallels in it. And that's why I connected with you. I was so excited to interview you. Because I said, I'm going to pull some more stuff out. Oh, that is so good. Is there anything you want to leave your viewers with?
I always want to leave my viewers with feeling something.
Yeah.
Whether it be being mad at me, like in this next film that's coming out, Bye For Now, when I went to the screening in D.C., one of the guys in the audience turned around after they were saying they had questions. He turned around to me and was like, and I effing hated you. And I was like, thank you. Thank you very much. That means I did
a good job. You get some emotion.
Exactly. So I want you to be happy. I want you to feel sad. I want you to feel me. That's really what I want as an actress. Is I just want you to feel me. If you don't feel me, I haven't done my part.
Do you do any writing?
I do, actually. I have 3 films that I have. One is more finished than the others. The others are more so just the stories, and they're all things that have happened to me in my life. Because my life is just one big movie, to be quite honest. It's always a story.
You are just amazing. I'm serious. Do you journal also?
I do not.
You don't?
No, I don't.
Probably don't have time to do that.
It's not that I don't have time. I mean, I probably should. And I did upload or download an app on my phone that's called The Journal. And I haven't, I maybe done one journal entry so far.
Well, that's a step.
It is. It's a
You're heading in the right direction.
Right.
And the reason why I ask, because I journal a lot, because for the legacy to come after me, for my grandchildren. And, because sometimes you can have family members that are right up under your nose and they really don't know who you are or they don't appreciate you.
Exactly.
And so that's why writing to me is very important. Yeah. Not necessarily journaling. I'm trying to force you to journal.
Oh, yeah. No.
But I'm just saying, just keep writing.
I do write things down as far as like manifestation. And I have my journal where I have like, I was reading a book. What is it called? Your Subconscious. Becoming Supernatural by Dr. Joe Dispenza. It's actually an incredible book. And it was like a thing that they said you put a R for relationships, draw these lines around it, and then put where you want to be, like what you want, and then the state of emotion that you're going to feel once you get it. So you put like, I want to be on set 90% of my whatever, how I'm going to feel, accomplished, successful, great. You know what I mean? So you are channeling those emotions that you would feel by having that, or having whatever it is that you want. It brings that through to the universe and it comes. You're channeling it, so you're literally manifesting it to yourself.
Right. That's right. That's really good.
Thank you. Yeah, that book. I'm telling you that. I'm going to read it with you. I'm telling you, I'll give it to you. I've already read it, so I'll let you.
That's what I'm telling you. You are. She is such a sweetheart. I haven't even looked at the notice too much because she's easy to talk to. And she's going to be in my life whether she knows it or not.
We locked in, baby. We locked in.
That's right. So do you have any closing words that you would like to share with the viewers? and where to find you, where they can follow you.
Yes, you can follow me at Rama June, RAMAJOON, on all platforms, social media, and all that good stuff. And just closing words, maybe. And I said this so many times before, but I'm so true to this, and it's just go hard for yourself, because nobody's gonna go as hard as you're gonna go for yourself. Period. And that's it. Like, go hard.
Oh my God.
I'll go home.
She is amazing, and thank you for tuning in to the podcast. They just don't understand. Thank you, Rama, for showing up and accepting the invitation. Oh, I just love your spirit and everything. And you haven't seen the end of me yet.
Oh, of course not.
Okay, just to let y'all know.